artificial intelligence and politics. In recent years, AI has moved from a niche technological curiosity to a fundamental force that is reshaping the fabric of our political landscape. Today I will discuss three primary areas. Firstly, the opportunities AI offers to enhance governance, decision-making, and democratic processes. Secondly, the risk posed by AI, particularly regarding surveillance and misinformation. And finally, the ethical considerations that we must address if we have to responsibly harness AI for political and social benefit. We live in an age where information is power, but AI has fundamentally altered the very nature of information, its creation, distribution, and perception. We are now faced with both profound opportunities and significant risks as we incorporate AI into governance and public life. Let us begin by exploring the most promising applications of AI to politics. AI technology has the potential to revolutionize various aspects of political and electoral processes in democratic societies. At its core, AI is a system is designed to analyze vast data sets, identify patterns, and make predictions. Applied to governance, AI offers promising opportunities to enhance policy decisions, streamline public services, deepen civic engagement, and improve the electoral process. I will discuss how AI can transform policy making with data-driven insights. AI provides policymakers with unparalleled access to data-driven insights. AI-powered data analytics can support political leaders in making more informed and responsive decisions based on real-time, comprehensive data from multiple sectors. For instance, during the COVID-19 pandemic, AI-driven models assisted governments in mapping infection trends, optimizing resource distribution, and coordinating rapid responses. By providing access to predictive insights across domains like public health, climate change, and economic forecasting, AI allows leaders to adopt proactive measures tailored to specific community needs. AI can also analyze social and economic data to anticipate shifts in public opinion, detect emerging social issues, and forecast economic conditions. For example, AI models can process millions of data points on employment, inflation, and public spending to forecast economic scenarios and allow policymakers to make informed actions in advance, mitigating the potential adverse effect on citizens. We now talk about how we can enhance civic engagement and voter outreach using AI. Democratic societies depend on citizen engagement, and AI can bridge the gap between governments and the electorate. By making sense of public opinion data on a large scale, AI can help politicians understand what concerns voters, from the economy to climate change. Through advanced sentiment analysis and natural language processing, AI systems can scan social media, public forums, and community surveys to gauge public opinion and identify shifts in sentiment in real time. This allows policymakers to understand voter concerns and align their platforms and public interests more responsibly. Moreover, AI-driven platforms are being developed to engage citizens directly, gathering feedback and facilitating public discourse. For instance, government agencies are beginning to use AI chatbots and online platforms to provide citizens with relevant policy information, answer questions, and offer ways to participate in decision-making processes. Such interactions enhance transparency, make government processes more accessible, and foster trust between the public and its leaders. Optimizing electoral processes. Elections are one of the most important aspects of any democratic society, and AI has the potential to make these processes more efficient, secure, and inclusive. One promising application is AI's ability to optimize logistical aspects of election management. AI systems can aid in efficiently organizing voter registration, reducing wait times at polling stations, and ensure smooth operations on election day. Predictive analysis can also help in forecasting voter turnout, enabling officials to allocate resources like polling staff, booths, and voting machines where they need it the most. In addition to logistics, AI can also be used to safeguard the integrity of elections. Machine learning algorithms are increasingly used to detect and prevent fraudulent activities, such as identifying irregularities in voting patterns, flagging potential cases of voter impersonation, and preventing duplicate votes. For instance, AI-based facial recognition systems could ensure that each vote corresponds to a unique individual, while preserving privacy through anonymized, aggregated data processing. Another compelling application lies in voter outreach and education. AI can analyze demographic data to help political campaigns reach different segments of the electorate in a more personalized, relevant way. Through tailored messaging, campaigns can provide information on voting procedures, candidate positions, and the significance of particular policy issues to specific communities. This targeted outreach has the potential to increase voter turnout, especially amongst traditionally underrepresented groups, by offering the relevant information and lowering the barriers to participation. Supporting political campaigns with strategic insights. Campaigns today operate in complex media ecosystems where AI offers new methods for candidates and political parties to strategize and connect with voters. Predictive modeling and sentiment analysis, for example, can help campaigns identify the topics most likely to resonate with different voter demographics. By analyzing social media posts, news articles, and public opinion surveys, AI can determine which issues will garner support, which policies are divisive, and which campaign messages are gaining traction. Moreover, AI-powered advertising platforms can automatically optimize and ad placements based on user preferences, online behavior, and browsing patterns, ensuring that campaign messages reach the right audiences at the right time. One of the core, more sophisticated applications of AI governance is scenario planning, where AI can simulate various policy outcomes to evaluate the impacts of proposed regulations. This capability is particularly relevant in democracies where policy must often accommodate diverse public interests. AI-based simulation models can assess the short and long-term impacts of policies on different groups, allowing decision makers to weigh trade-offs and choose the most beneficial path for society. For instance, a government considering a tax reform could use AI simulations to predict its effects on low-income families, small businesses, and large corporations. The ability to anticipate these consequences provides a more informed basis for political debate, leading to policies that better serve the public interest. Additionally, simulation modelling in fields such as environmental policy and healthcare allow for a better understanding of potential outcomes, thereby equipping policy makers with evidence-based insights for a more equitable decision-making. In Estonia, for example, the country, digital government services have integrated AI to provide public sector accountability. Citizens can access data about government expenditures, track decision-making processes, and even participate in online voting, thus reinforcing public trust in the system. Such transparency initiatives not only enhance citizen engagement, but also demonstrate the potential for AI to strengthen democratic institutions by making government operations more open and accessible. Now, I'll talk about the risks of AI in politics. Despite its promises, AI brings significant risks into the political arena. If not managed properly, AI can undermine democratic principles, erode privacy, and exacerbate social inequalities. The potential misuse of AI for surveillance, misinformation, and biased decision-making demands we proceed cautiously and thoughtfully. There's also ethical implications. As we embrace them in politics, we must confront these ethical challenges. The development and deployment of AI in government should be guided by ethical principles